Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez.
Leading off
And we are set for baseball here this evening.
J.D. Martinez.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
The pitch.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bogarts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
The 2-1. Drilled to the right side. Moreland's there. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike three.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Andrew Benintendi would be next. 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. On to second, but the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Into the box now, Nate Eovaldi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0. Here it is. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here it comes, 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
There goes Cano. A bullet to first base. Now a throw to second, and it turns into a double play. The hit and run backfires as he gets hung out to dry on the line drive. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Raphael Devers.
Here now is Raphael Devers. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him to go down swinging there. Raphael Devers is out number 2 here in the third inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jake Marisnick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Marisnick rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McNeil is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 1-0 delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out and a runner on second base. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Line drive to center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox nothing. At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now, Michael Chavis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2-1. Here it is.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And the payoff pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marisnick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batter, right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and a strike to count. There's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Nate Eovaldi, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Mets.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0 home. Marisnick is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Benintendi heads back on it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Up next to the bat.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Men on third with 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Alonso isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Matt Hall answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
In now, Wilson Ramos. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. That with that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 the count. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 8-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now back.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, Dero. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. 1 ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. Moreland is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Into the box, Jacob DeGrom. He grounds it sharply to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. In now, Michael Chavis,
The second baseman,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swung on and missed.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil.
Third baseman,
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
the batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wilson Ramos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. His first home run of the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the throw for Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at third.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Second and third, 2 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And he is in there. And it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead this one 10-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Sewell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Luis Guillorme will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jonathan Lucroy is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Jeffrey Springs enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Jake Marisnick. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Springs playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Luis Guillorme. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again, ball 3. lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave one. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
In now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. Marisnick is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Into the box now, Michael Chavis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's Bolton.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Runner at first here, one man out. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. To the plate now, Michael Conforto. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Two and one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. It's a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three.
The batter number 20.
Far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have five, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 0 count. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Paul Sewald.
Into the box, Paul Sewald. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the 1-0.
No, that's low.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Hey. 3-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two men are on with 2 men out. This is line to left into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Pitcher Strickland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Kevin Pillar is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count was 2-1.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The payoff pitch one more time. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. New York put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Jacob deGrom gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Nate Eovaldi was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 10 runs on 16 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Nathan Eovaldi. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.